Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to pick something up and oh god, fucking cars.
How the hell did you manage that?
In all honesty, I have no idea. Hello everyone, it is a very cold day today, but good news, we are picking up yet again another project. So this is something that I need. It's something that I've wanted for a while, but I actually need it now with the new jobs and stuff coming up. So yeah, we're gonna go have a look at it today. All being well, this is a steal, but that's if everything goes well, but we will see. Anyway, I will be back shortly. I'm gonna jump in the car soon and head on down, so see you soon. So here it is, the Caddy van. We finally got a van. It is what they call in the trader's shit box. Let me walk you through it. So let's start in the back. Obviously these are quite well worn. Nice amount of dirt on there. We have stains. We have what looks like some sort of soaked water. One Bluetooth back box. When I bought it, the guy basically said that he'd hit a ditch and the back box fell off. Lo and behold, that thing is rusted to hell. So I have actually got a special one being put on, hopefully this weekend, from BAF Performance. And yeah, I mean, it's got everything it needs, but it's just crapped up. Obviously the top has some lovely penicillin. Yeah, it's lovely. Around to the driver's side. This lovely patinaed shade, pretty sure is just because the door's rusted to hell. Some child, I'm assuming, has decided to graffiti the door panel. Let's get inside. We have lovely old school bus seats. They're actually not very nice, but all in all it works pretty well. I mean, the mileage is a bit to be desired, but I like it, to be fair. It runs smooth. Startup's a bit ropey, but all in all it's pretty solid. It does need some work, as you can tell. So this next series will be me making this look something like a nice enough car. It does need gutting, it does need cleaning. I do need to take out all the back, but yeah, we're gonna get it going. And so in this first video, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the back stripped out, cleaned down, and get it ready for painting. And then we're gonna sound deaden it, do all the gubbins inside, make it look moderately fancy. But yeah, we'll crack on. Okay, so we're in the back. I have my trusty box to kind of clear up as much crap as we can. Ooh, bouncy. So, first thing, exhaust. Some clips that probably be useful later on down the line. A nail sticking out of there. Stab my hand. Some random wood that's from somewhere. Pretty sure this guy was just using this for scrap, but at this point, let me show you. As you can see, this was covered by that. So there's all this crap that needs pulling out and getting rid of. So next stop, getting this crap out. So I was a bit curious as to how come the bumpers were so like black. Like they are phenomenally dark, and back to black would not have done it. So as I'm clearing out the crap, we find black spray paint. and we find white primer, which to me means that there is probably a lot more rust covered up than originally thought. Fuck it, we will carry on. Is that the plan was to salvage as much of this as possible. However, I don't know how much of this is going to be salvageable. All the floors stain, the roof's got tears in it, the side panels are all scuffed up. I'm going to cover them, but it's just whether or not it's going to work. So looking around, seeing this and thinking, oh, it's screwed in. I went like this and pulled the thing off, and it's just been siliconed on, which means I'm going to have to get the silicone off as well. Look at all that grime. This thing's going to be filthy. Screw. No heavy duty stuff now. Heck knows what that but it's out. Okay, so I've got most of it out. It's all behind me here. Pretty much everything that was in there. There is still a few panels, but not many amounts. So today's another day. We are cracking on with this. I have pulled a lot of panels off. I'm down at the unit today, so there isn't much filming going on. But everything's up, everything's out. I just need to give it a good clean, get it all sorted, and yeah, make it happen. So bear with me, and I'll update you as I go along. Okay, so we're currently removing the silicone that's on here. As you can see, this has been chipped away and scraped. This is all getting repainted, so it's not a problem. I'm using a blowtorch and a Milwaukee knife. So there's a lot to get through, but that's how we're getting the silicone off. It's just heat and blade. And if you're painting it, don't worry about scrapping it, but yeah, enjoy. Yesterday was quite a busy day. I managed to get all the wooden panels off, most of the silicone. There's still a little bit left on there. But it's not a big deal. So what I'm doing today is actually going to paint the back. I have the insulation and the sound deadening coming, so I'll get that put on once it's all dried and everything. But yeah, I'll just run through where we are, what's next, and hopefully, if we've got bad weather today, like it's pissing it down, but I'm inside a van, so it's not so bad. But I'll try and get some footage of it, and we'll go from there. So bear with me, I'll show you what we've done so far. As you can see, silicone's off, all the wooden panels are all off. I've just put the sheet up so I don't get paint on my chairs. I've got the tape on there. I'm just gonna have to be really careful with the paint. It's already got some sound deadening, but it's not that bad. And we have some rust here, which hopefully, with what I'm using, should take care of. The route I got told to go down was Hammerite, direct to rust metal paint, and we're gonna do the roof, the doors and everything, and then finish off on the floor. Best get to work. Got a busy day. Like fully flattering angles here. Let us make a start. Ooh, very nice. Okay, let's make a start with this. Anyone who knows me knows that I absolutely despise painting with a passion. I just don't enjoy it. It's one of those. Give me a rattle can any day, happy to give it a go, but yeah, not a big fan. But I'll crack on with this and we'll make a start. So after some careful consideration, I think I'm going to go and get a paint roller, because this is taking forever with a paintbrush and I don't have the patience for that. So we're going to get the roller. Be back short. Okay, so we now have a white inside van. It's painted dreadfully, won't lie to you. I'm not a painter. I've got more of it on my paint, on my clothes, on my hands. It's probably not going in my face or my hat. But yeah, I'll spin you around and let you have a look inside. So, as you probably remember, this thing was filthy. However, it's still filthy, it's just got paint on it. The reason it's not massively tidy, and I've gone over stuff and I've dropped paint on things that shouldn't have been dropped on, it's not a big deal because this is all getting covered. Soundproofing, insulation, cladding, the works. What I do now is wait for that to dry, leave my doors open on my van probably for a little bit, let it air out a little. Once that's dried, hopefully by that point the soundproofing should be here, and I should be able to either crack on with it, but with the weather we're having, it's probably going to take a bit longer to dry than I was kind of hoping. But it's okay, we can still do it, we can still do whatever needs to be done. Anyway, bear with me, I'm waiting on the sound cladding to arrive, and we can then do that. I'm tired, I fucking hate painting. Okay, so paint is dry. As you can hear, that's not sound deadened whatsoever. So I have these lovely things, and apparently we just go on like so, and deaden the sound. So let's give it a go. Could need a bit more. But yeah, bear with me, I'll get these on. So we've pretty much done, but I thought I'd show you. So I thought I'd like got a slight cut on my knuckle. No, turns out I've sliced in between my fingers with what can only be described as a cardboard cut. I didn't even feel it, but yeah, another injury to add to the list. Anyway, I have finished the soundproofing, so I'll show you it now. Okay, so the soundproofing is on. We've done all the panels, all these panels, over the wheel arches, even done on the roof. There was already some in, so I've just kind of incorporated that into it. Bit in the doors, a little bit more in the doors. There is still quite a bit left to do. Basically, what's next is the recycled bottle plastic that I need to get from B&Q, that I can then do the inside bits, get the bubble wrap down, and then it's just a matter of measuring up the wood, getting it to fit, and going from there. I have ruined a new pair of my favourite pair of shorts, because some of the paint wasn't actually dry, even though it felt dry. It was dry, but for some reason my body weight plus paint isn't a good equation. But yeah, we're on with it. Next bit be tomorrow probably. It's getting dark, it's getting night time, so I'll show up for the day and we'll crack on with it when I can. Hello everyone. So we're on to the next day. We have managed to get some recycled bottle plastic, and as you can see here, we have a terribly insulated wall. However, I have found a new way to do it. So a lot of them say use double-sided sticky tape. I didn't have any, so I compromised and we went with spray on adhesive. So I'll show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it is stuck in place. This is the most recent one. I just need to do the bottom bit. But yeah, it is holding. So I'm feeling that that might be the approach to it. This bit is really finicky and I can't really get any footage because I am in the unit, and I forgot my stand. But yeah, bottle plastic, B&Q, £24, happy days. I'll crack on with this. Okay, so as you can see, got the soundproofing. This one I'd finished-ish, probably needs a bit more work. And then we've clearly done the inside and the roof, ready to ready to tape up. Okay, so today we're actually done with the inside for now, and I am getting my exhaust sorted at BAF Motorsport. So what I'm going to do now is, whilst I'm waiting to have this done, I've borrowed a few things to create a pull lock for the barn doors on the Caddy. So I'll just run you through what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so this bit here is the locking mechanism that needs pulling up to open the door. What you do is cable tie around this, and then a cable tie through the top of it, and then you connect the lanyard up, and then when your board's fastened on, you've got like a little pull thing. You pull it, and it should, in theory, open it. So I'll get this all put together, and we'll see how we get on. So this is what it looks like when it's done. Obviously, this is going to be all panelled, so you won't be able to see any of it. But basically, it's a cable tie onto here, under there, it runs up there, which is another cable tie up here, which connects to the lanyard, which creates that. So when it shuts her, and I pull this up, it opens the van. Genius. So besides that, as you can see behind me, we did manage to get all the foil on. There is still more to do. I haven't completely foiled it out, but the difference in sound levels is ridiculous. Like, it's so sound deadened in here. The other part is I put the heaters on for 5 minutes, and the car was warm for like an hour-long journey. So yeah, it's pretty solid. It's gonna be better when I get the panels on and stuff, but that's obviously the next bit. But yeah, we're well underway. Like I say, I'm at BAF Motorsports today to get my Bluetooth back box issue sorted, and he's gonna put me a new one on. So I'll get some clips of the master at work. And yeah, big thank you to BAF Motorsports for sorting out my exhaust, and also for sorting me out a lanyard for my barn door locks.
David, I've got a spot David out now with that and an E82.
Okay, so I'm down at the unit today with the carpet and the wood, getting it all sorted, ready to go into the van. I may have bought a little bit too much carpet, but it's not a problem because there may be some other vans that I might need to do. So let's make a start. I have forgot my phone holder, so you may be propped up on something that I can find. Probably not going to be the best footage, but hey ho, we keep going with it. Okay, so this is probably the best it's going to get. I'm going to give it a cut now and see where we're at. So the way I've seen people do this is they cut around it, leave a little bit overlapping, glue it on, stick it down, good to go. Honestly, I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but hey ho. Okay, so we've carpeted it on the flip side of it. Yeah, happy with that. So I made one slight mistake. So this is two-sided. So one side's fluffy, nice to the touch, the other one's a bit coarse. It's the coarse side you want to be gluing, so make sure that you make sure you're on the right side. One of them wasn't, but we sorted it, it's all good. Also, I'm pretty sure there is a way to have less waste, especially if you're probably a carpet layer or something. But yeah, we're just onto the door panel, 2 panels on. Just lined up all the bits in the van. Hopefully, I have enough carpet to finish the doors, the pillars, and we should be good. So now we're on to the repairs. So this is the old one. As you can see, it has broken bits and everything. Obviously, that's all going to be covered up by the carpet. So what I've done is I've used aluminium tape that we used for the insulation and stuff to basically just give it that sort of finished look. So when I carpet over this, all will be well. Fingers crossed. So everything is done We're just getting the boards back on. I'm just waiting for the screwdriver and the tech screws to show up. Once that's done, it'll be all done inside, and yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with how it looks. It could have been better. I'm not a carpet layer, and the doors don't look great, I won't lie. But the rest of it, the internals and everything, perfect. So I think it was just because I was running out of carpet. I only had like a really small sliver, and I think if I was to do it again, I'd probably order more carpet for any mistakes or anything that I make. But all in all, I'm pretty chuffed with how this has turned out. So time for the big reveal. Now, there was a few mistakes in this. As you can see by the window, I was running low on carpet, so this was a cut-off that we had that I've made an absolute balls of. But at some point, I will take this off and refit this properly and hopefully do a better job than what I've done. Same with this door, it's not the greatest. This here is actually cut with scissors, just really badly. So yeah, that sucks. The other part is here. So when we were trying to screw the boards in, we used a rubber washer that was on one of the screws, and it basically crumpled it into like an octopus. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that's turned out. Yeah, job's a good one. So as you can see, the van is now carpeted, boarded, done, sound deadened. Obviously, with the video, you saw where the mistakes were. It's going to happen. I've never done it before. I'm just happy with how it's turned out, and I'm ready for the next bit, which will be probably sorting these out, cutting them down to the right size and fitting them back in the van. I also have lighting to fit in the van, and we may even take a look at fitting a desk in there. So we will see, and I'll see you on the next video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've liked it. If you want to carry on watching me build this van, making it something a bit special, like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers again. Let me show you.